Picture this. December 31st, 1979. The shops have been closed for hours. Your house is suddenly full of neighbors you barely spoke to last week. And in the kitchen, your dad is battling a hammer and a screwdriver, trying to open a 7-pint tin of beer that's moments away from spraying the ceiling. This wasn't just another night. This was New Year's Eve in 1970s Britain. For those who lived it, you already know. Christmas was for the children. But New Year's Eve, that was when the adults finally let go. The whole country watched the same 3 TV channels, ate from the same buffet tables, and waited together for Big Ben to chime. There were no celebrity countdowns, no fireworks lighting up the streets. Just a smoke-filled living room, a glass of something fizzy, and the certainty that at midnight, everyone would sing the same song, arms crossed. New Year's Eve in the 70s was simple. But it mattered. And if you were there, you remember exactly how it felt. The big shop began days before. Your mum made careful lists, because once the shops shut on New Year's Eve, they stayed shut. The 1st, the 2nd, sometimes even the 3rd of January. Running out of food wasn't an option. Cupboards filled with tins of salmon for sandwiches, packets of crisps, boxes of crackers nobody really liked, but everyone bought anyway. And drinks. Lots of drinks. The off-license was packed. Men queued with party 7s, tucked under their arms like rugby balls. Each tin held just under 7 pints, enough for one big night or 3 small disasters. Opening them required skill. A proper piercer if you were lucky. More often, a hammer and screwdriver. 2 holes, one to pour, one to breathe. Get it wrong, and beer sprayed everywhere, walls, ceiling, Uncle Derek's best shirt. Every party had that moment. The spray, the laughter, someone shouting for tea towels. Then there was baby sham, sparkling perry, served in special stemmed glasses, complete with a plastic cherry on a cocktail stick. It tasted faintly of pears and felt incredibly classy. Your mum sipped hers by the fire, feeling glamorous, like she'd arrived. And of course, Cinzano, red or white, always mixed with lemonade. The adverts made it look sophisticated. In reality, it was sweet, fizzy, and dangerously easy to drink. By 10 to midnight, someone's aunt would be giggling in the corner, insisting she'd only had 2. The buffet took hours to prepare. Your mum started early on New Year's Eve morning. The star of the table was the cheese and pineapple hedgehog. A grapefruit or potato wrapped in foil, stabbed with cocktail sticks loaded with cheddar and tinned pineapple. Sweet and savory, strange, new, irresistible. By 11, it looked like it had survived a small war. There were volume O vents too, posh food. Mushroom filling, tinned chicken, bought from Marks and Spencer, heated carefully and placed on the good plates. Gone in minutes. Cold sausage rolls, quartered pork pies, sandwiches with the crusts still on, bowls of ready salted and cheese and onion crisps. Nothing fancy, just fuel for the night. The trifle waited in the fridge. Every layer visible through the glass bowl. Sponge fingers soaked in cherry, tinned fruit cocktail, wobbling jelly, bird's custard, and thick cream from a tin, topped with hundreds and thousands. No one touched it until after midnight. That was tradition. By late afternoon, the high street shut down. Woolworths closed in chaos, last-minute party hats, poppers, pick and mix spilling from paper bags. By 5 o'clock, the shutters came down. And that was it. Nothing opened again until the 2nd of January. Television ruled the evening. No recording, no pause, no catch-up. If you missed it, it was gone forever. Families planned carefully. Radio times open on the coffee table. Arguments over what to watch. BBC One, ITV, BBC Two, that was all you had. And on New Year's Eve, the programming turned Scottish. Hogmanay specials, kilts, bagpipes, variety shows. It didn't matter where you lived, Birmingham or Brighton, you were watching it. As midnight approached, the house grew warmer. Bodies packed together, cigarette smoke thick in the air. The front door opening again and again as guests arrived, coats piled high upstairs. No one left early. Leaving before midnight was worse than not coming at all. At 5 to 12, the volume went up. Glasses were refilled. Children were allowed to stay awake. Then silence. Big Ben began to chime. No countdown from 10. You waited. You listened. And when the first bong sounded, the room exploded. Kisses. Hugs. Handshakes. Happy New Year, shouted over and over. Then came the song, Auld Lang Syne. Arms crossed, hands held, voices raised. Windows opened, doors flung wide, letting the old year out and the new year in. Later came first footing. People wandering the streets at 1 in the morning, knocking on doors, invited in for a quick drink. Coal for warmth, salt for food, whiskey for cheer. No one really believed the superstition, but no one ignored it either. New Year's Day arrived quiet and grey. Empty streets, closed curtains, the country recovering. Life slowly returned. Decorations came down. Work loomed ahead, but the memories stayed. New Year's Eve in 1970s Britain wasn't glamorous. No fireworks, no celebrities. Just 3 TV channels, a party 7 that sprayed the ceiling, and a whole street singing together at midnight. And somehow, that was enough.